From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Taj Bradley. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Otto Lopez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
In the air, right side. Low has it sized up. Calls it in, and there's one away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Xavier Edwards.
That batting average jumps out at you, and I mean you, Boog, because I know how much you love batting average. And that's because it's the best one in the entire National League. He's been consistent pretty much from day one of the season, and that's what it takes to lead the league and eventually win that batting title. I always enjoy seeing this guy go out there and take care of business at the plate.
Griffin Conine, the next to hit, takes outside. One out, base is empty. So 2 balls and no strikes. And he chases a high fastball there.
2-1.
Just missed. That one clips the outside corner. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that will drop foul. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Diaz moves under it. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
2 outs, base is empty. Xavier Edwards, the next to hit. First pitch, not close. 2 outs, base is empty. Fought off foul.
Two ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Pretty good fastball location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
So 2 down, and he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. No score as we head to the bottom of the first.
Let me start by saying, which one of y'all are ready to put in that work? Yeah, buddy, stop playing. You ain't ever been able to put a bit of your effort in that hurt. Been ready, I'm waiting. Just a minute ago, you had
And we're back. And towing the slab, Cal Quantrill.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
It's in and out of his glove. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Ha-Seong Kim at the plate now. That's ball
Ball
one.
1, no strike.
Kim with an impressive show of speed in his last game, swiping 3 bags. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Yandy Diaz now. This one in the air right field. Sanchez ranging after it. Drops into the glove. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Yandy Diaz.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Ball, that's inside.
One away with a runner at third here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And the next pitch is way outside. And that one is inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Man at first, one away. Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
Ball 1. Runner on the go. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Two on, one out. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. That one ripped, but foul. That pitch clips the outside corner. That is strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Quantrill back to work. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. And he grounds one to the right side. Lopez tosses to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We head to the second here at Tropicana Field. It's the Rays 2 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And that one pulled foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Jonah Bride digs in now. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. 2 down, bases empty. And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Right through there for a strike. And now 1-2.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Got it. Marlins set down in order. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, and the batter now, Brayton Taylor. Taylor, 22 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Quantrill back to work. He swings and fouls one off.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Quantrill back to work. Outside low. And the count 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Lopez tosses to first. One up, one down. Danny Jansen to hit here. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch, and he just misses.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
So up next, Josh Lowe reached on an infield single his first time. Headed down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And that is out of play. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And takes low for ball 1. Jansen stands at first with 1 out. This ball's chopped on the ground. Right to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Rays 2 and the Marlins nothing.
100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That's in there. That's strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 8, pressure, Liam Hicks.
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Morel hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting ninth, center fielder Derek Hill.
2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for Miami, Derek Hill. Curve in the dirt. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
That's too
Ball,
low.
that's low.
And a count 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. That
Down
one
to
missed.
3-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Low settles under it and makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Back now in Tampa Bay. Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
They say you win.
2-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
First baseman Yandy Diaz.
And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 1. This to third, Norby. Tosses to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting center fielder Christopher.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's going to be Christopher Morel. RBI single his last time up. And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. 3rd home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Luke, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Eloy Jimenez now. Yeah, that's fouled off. And misses inside. And that's outside.
Ball 2.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. And it remains 2-2. Two outs. That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. On the corner for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ball 1.
And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Conine batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that's a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
1 down. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Right through there for a strike. Conine leads off first with 1 away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Two balls.
In the dirt. Two. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Out there to center. Aranda on the move. Reaches but can't haul it in. On to Kim. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like you just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
And up next. Right side. Aranda gets it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're midway in the 4th. Rays 3 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Jonathan Aranda will hit next. He's 0 for 1. That catches the corner. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. Out of here. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 4-0.
That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up. And with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
So now the DH spot, Brayton Taylor. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one ripped back there. And that one is off the wall. The throw in. And in there with a double off the wall.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. That's it for Cal Quantrill, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Valente Beozo on a pitch out of the pen here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now it's Jansen to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. It's 5-0. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe, 1 for 2. First pitch misses. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. See you later. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Kim stands in now and watches strike one. One down, base is empty. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second with one away.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Next to hit, Yandy Diaz. Both 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Inside move to second. Kim back on a dive. Kim, the runner at second with one away. And another ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. And now 2-2. In the air, left side. Makes the grab for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now Christopher Morel. He's already homered here in this one. That misses the zone. Ball 1. 4 runs already in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball is outside. There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one a little bit high, and now 3-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws to first in time. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, we go to the top of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride. Bride, 29 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. And ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That clips the zone. Now 2-1. Inside, just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second in safely. It's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So digging in, Jesus Sanchez. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. Runner at second, nobody out. Line drive.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And here is Heriberto Hernandez. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Center field. Morel moving under it. Nabs it. 2 down. Liam Hicks getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time. Fastball is outside. Swings through that.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now he breaks his bat. Caminero to first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single.
Oh, it's just such a tough play for a third baseman. Fielding on your backhand and then trying to get off such a long throw across the diamond with a quick enough release to get it there in time. Really only the best at the position can pull that off. And I think that extra step to set his feet cost him a little bit right there.
And now Derek Hill off the mark there. 1-0. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Rays 7 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Beozo back to work. Fly ball center field. Hill. And there's 1 down. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. That one
Ball one.
close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-0. Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
1, 2, 3.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered in this game. First offering
one,
misses
no strike.
badly for ball one. Caminero over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
One strike.
Just
Nope,
missed.
that's inside.
And that's
ball
off
three.
the inside edge. Ball 3. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. The Rays up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Taylor in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one fouled off. Well struck right field, and it hits the fence. And they hold him at third, 90 feet away with 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now the catcher for the Rays, Danny Jansen.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That's to third. Zips it to first. Inning over. So the Rays strand a pair, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back now in Tampa Bay. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And there's the strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. He gets there with the slide, gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that plate. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Now it's the DH, Griffin Conine. Popped up. Kim sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now batting, shortstop Xavier Edwards.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1-1.
Next pitch in for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Rays 7 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, these Rays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Now at the plate, Ha-Seong Kim.
Counts 1-0.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 in this one. And that drops in for a strike. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second. He's safe. just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check on the runner. Kim back in on a dive. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Now Christopher Morel. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Next offering is in for a strike. Kim on third with 2 out.
That's ball 2.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air, center field. Hill settles under it. Brings it in. And that is that. 1 left for Tampa, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
So a man at first. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized. Knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though. And that's out number 1 on a tough play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Taj Bradley will depart, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Kevin Kelly.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Runner at second here, one gone. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at second.
Off the plate, ball one.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Nice job behind the plate there. And now the catcher comes up to him. Liam Hicks. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 1 left for Miami. They continue to trail 7-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Eloy Jimenez. And he deals. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hicks hauls it in for the out, and there's 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero, 1 for 3. Hit on the ground to short, and that's a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Man at first, and stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. Fastball is outside. Foul ball. Caminero leads off first with 1 away. That's outside. 2-1. Swings through that one.
2-2 the count.
Check swing, but it's put in play. Hauls it in for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Brayden Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Goes down looking. One hit, one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Marlins 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now Derek Hill. Kelly back to work. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Next pitch is outside. And that skips into dirt. Just misses. And it's 3-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He makes the grab. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 down, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Griffin Conine. And that's outside.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Popped up. Kim. And that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Not going their way. It's 7-0. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Jesus Tinoco.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Tinoco, 29 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Foul ball, still 0-2. Up the middle. Boots it. Still manages a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the missed play costs him.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. There's the strike.
0-1's the count. Ball, that's down.
Squirts away a little bit. Action in the pen down there. Declan Cronin up and throwing. Martinez getting cranked up as well. Jansen aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch is outside. Next offering is fouled back. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Ha-Seong Kim next to hit for the Rays. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
The shortstop takes the ball. First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. In there at the knees. And that is strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And now the count is even. And that one is lifted in the air. Sanchez makes the grab. 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Christopher Morel. First pitch misses. 2 aboard, 2 outs. In there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In the air out to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
That's the ball.
That misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
First and second, 2 down. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one misses. And that's ball 3. 2 on, 2 outs. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
We got full count.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on, 2 outs. And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Through 8 full, it's the Rays 8 and the Marlins nothing. All set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. Foul ball there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 70 up and loosening in the pen. Boyle warming up as well. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's inside. Next pitch is downstairs. Out to short. Sends it across to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Norby. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Right in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Comes up empty.
0-2 is the count.
Kelly is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, I give me cake. The movies and fakers get around and catch the papers. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with it, them the special papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And they call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you on your stoop. With body shots, take your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, the body. Think it, we talk about, we should have called it. I'ma keep this feeling close to me.